No, you're not. Because it's loading. It's loading. There we go. It's on. Oh,
please,
yeah, it's on,
Jonathan,
buddy.
come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body.
All right, hold on a minute.
Biology's penultimate.
Nope, I'm on the air.
Frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This
Yeah.
area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Yep, shows you
One
watching.
might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
So this game is almost like Fable. You can choose to be good or evil.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfields, that's no
Yeah,
way to
you got
talk.
choices.
You're in good hands here.
You
We'll be
got
up
unique
again soon
skills. You get by experience points. It's RPG.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Woohoo! That's good to hear. So, are you seeing the screen now? Alright, good. Oh, not that one. Hold on. This one right here. This is the map right here. Wow. This is the citizen from different location. Here's this one location. The blood quality is my experience points. If I decide to kill this person, I'll get that 300 or 3,000 experience points. So it is based on decision, and the person that has fatigue, I can cure them with medicine. And then that'll give them more experience points for me to kill them later. But I'm going to do this run through as a good guy. So yeah, that's how that works. And then when you lay to bed, that's how you I ain't gonna show you. When you lay in bed, that's how you up your skills with those experience points you get. I ain't gonna show you in this menu, I guess. Nah, see, it's not. But it does. Eventually.
So many deaths.
Alright, where's that gossip woman? Here she is. It's almost like, I want to say, because it's in London, of course. Or maybe not, but I almost want to say it's like Sherlock Holmes.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
You
There's
can
no
upgrade
need for
your
alarm.
weapons and
I'm Dr. Reed,
make
the
them
new surgeon.
dangerous and stuff like that, or whatever. Yeah,
Preposterous.
or you can find
Dr.
weapons.
Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Or
Dr.
materials so you
Swanson?
can make potions or whatever. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's an RPG.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Nate.
Blackmail?
Kay
Wait.
says hi. He says hi.
Investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Yep.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Ugh.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
You disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, come on, pressing the wrong button. Alright, somebody in this area I can talk to.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
You disgust on every street
I wish I could be sick again.
daily
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Alright, so, no information.
daily
Oh, I already talked to that woman already.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed.
Yeah, huh?
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
I already talked to her, though.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I already talked to Miss Jones already.
I'm alright.
That's...
Don't waste your time with me.
That's not him. That's somebody else.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No. Nothing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
No,
I'll see
he
you
doesn't
later.
have nothing.
Need words to calm the children, Ella.
I already talked
As
to this
for
guy,
me,
didn't I?
What a blundering idiot.
Again.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Oh, come on.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
There we go. Who's this
Good
guy?
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
We can trade.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you
You
better
better
talk to
talk to
Harriet
Jones.
Jones. She's
See?
the oldest patient here.
My God.
Goodbye, Milton.
You better talk to Jones. You better talk to... I've talked to Jones. Alright, so I have to find Nurse Darley and Nurse... Alright.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
And he's talking to himself. That's okay. Oh. Alright, that's... Alright. What's over here? Eavesdrop.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals, or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
I guess I go to find them and kill whoever's down there first. And...
Hey baby, there's the last wine pool in the fridge. You want it?
Sure. I just hate the loading time. It takes long, just like Final Fantasy and whoever. And it's on desk too, mind you. Oh, this one's a little quicker. Come on. There we go.
He's locked the door behind him.
Yeah, it's open.
I need to find another way to follow him.
Okay, I didn't tell you to open it.
Want me here?
Yeah.
I opened it for you, baby.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh, damn. Oh, I'm down there now. Oh, wow. Come on. My turn to bite. Oh, hell no. Yeah, there is. Oh, they do a lot of damage. And then you have that orange thing in the middle, that's your stamina bar, so you can only hit so much and dodge so much. Okay. Then the red is your yeah. Give me your blood. Need some of that shit. I think I got him with that. Yep, I did. Good. These battles ain't easy, but compared to, because I don't know, just haven't got used to it yet. Oh, I got a new weapon. And you can eat rats too in this game. That's pretty cool. Okay, now where do I go? I think. Oh crap! Can I save manually? No, you can't. I think I'm at the boss fight. Yes, I am. Fuck me. You got this, wolf.
What sort of creature is this?
Oh no, sir! Oh no, sir! Now I can bite him. Give myself a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, come on. That's push the dodge button. It's not easy. Oh, my scan ran out. Oh, cool. Lost just in time. More blood. Guy's got a cyclone. That. Whoa. That's just good. Yeah, not in this game now. Well, maybe they do. Well, maybe they do. As soon as he killed me. Damn it, not to do all that shit over again. Oh, is Robert watching too? Bobby watching too, I mean? Oh. No, they were gonna laugh at you? Cool. I'm glad somebody's watching me do something for once. Off soon. After this boss fight, I'm getting off it. I got my timer set for 45 minutes, 40 minutes.
What sort of creature is this?
Well, it has its own puzzles. Oh, I like vampires. That's the only way I've bought this game. Yeah, ain't no vampire fan. If you're a vampire fan like me, you'll get this game. I used to have Blood Raiden too, for the GameCube. That's not a vampire game. They made a movie out of it too. Yeah. And those white things is when I can stun them. See? Stun. Well, it will be when when it gets down. See? And I'll take somebody's butt. Hit myself with it. Do it again. Whoa. Of course it is. Oh, especially when he does this to you. Oh my god! Heal myself. I did it a couple times. I ran out of stamina. Come on, stamina. Oh. My alarm clock went off. Up a little bit. Get him with it. Oh, no, I died. I'm gonna stop here.